of Karachay and Bulgaria aliens under Russian occupation. And I would like to ask you, we don't have unfortunately so many time, so try to be short and precise. Thank you.
Greetings to the forum participants. My name is Alans. I represent the Alanian state on behalf of the Alan people, Alans of Karachay and Bulgaria. We are an indigenous people of the region now known as the Caucasus. Do you hear me?
Yeah. Yes.
Nice. Thanks. Our historical territory consists of the mountains and foothill areas of present-day Karachay, Cherkessia, Kabardin in Bulgaria, as well as the Mineralovodsky and Predgorny districts of Stavropol Krai. Our people have a deep and continuous history. However, in recent centuries, we have faced large-scale challenges associated with Russia's external expansion. These processes have led to the loss of parts of our cultural heritage, changes in demographic structure, and systematic revision and distortion of our history. As a result of the Caucasian War, our people were deprived of most of their territory and confined to high mountain areas, without access to their plains and foothill lands. One of the most tragic episodes was the deportation of 1943 and 1944 years, when our people were forcibly relocated, deported to Central Asia. This constitutes an act of genocide and requires international recognition and attention. I think these events were accompanied by significant loss of life and the destruction of our traditional way of life. Even after returning to our historical homeland, the consequences have continued to severely affect our development. A separate issue remains that of identity. At one time, we were effectively stripped of our own name, being artificially divided and redefined in terms of ethnic classification. We consistently defend our right to our self-designation and consider the preservation of our name to be a fundamental element of the existence of any people. Today, our goal is the restoration of the full spectrum of our rights, cultural, political, and legal. We advocate for the free development of our people and for the preservation of our language, tradition, and historical memory. In a broader sense, we consider the prospect of restoring our destroyed statehood in the form of a modern democratic state on our historical territory. This will be a compact and sustainable model based on the rule of law, respect for human rights, and an efficient economy. We look to the best international practices and see our future as part of the democratic and liberal global community. It is important to emphasize that our position is not rooted in confrontation. Just a moment. We are interested in a peaceful coexistence, the development of good neighborly relations and participation in international cooperation. We do not seek to be part of conflicts and do not consider the use of force as a path for development. In our view, decolonization must be a comprehensive process carried out under the oversight of the international community. At the same time, we consider it necessary to convey to the international audience that under current conditions, the opportunities for the full development of our people are significantly limited. Therefore, the issues of rights, identity, and representation are of fundamental importance to us. We cannot consider any agreements with the occupying state as both contemporary and historical precedents demonstrate the impossibility of Russia adhering to such agreements. We appeal to the international community to pay attention to our situation and to support universal principles to right of people to self-determination and to the preservation of their culture, language, and historical memory. Our position is simple. We exist, we preserve our identity, and we intend to develop it by all lawful means. We condemn any practices directed against human rights, as well as all forms of imperialism and chauvinism. We consider Russia's war against Ukraine to be criminal and inhumane. We also condemn the practice of rewriting history and falsifying historical records, which is widespread in Russian historical scholarship and in media associated with Russia. More detailed information about our movement can be obtained from our representative Aslan Nazimovich Mehdiyev. Thank you for your attention.